Hello you beautiful peeps, my name's John, welcome to my channel. Today we have the WL Toys 104001 and we're back to the same topic that I've spoken about a lot of times, and that is this right here. Wah, 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 wah. We have the bendy flexible chassis, and as you can see, in theory, your front drive shaft can pop out and your rear if it's a really bad crash. Now I did get one of these. I paid for this one, and as you can see, literally just as bad as the original. However, Maker Faire have kindly sent me a 5mm version. So, how do you think it's done? Well, let me show you. I have in fact already installed it. As you can see, it's very thick by the lip that we've got here, but that's no problems whatsoever. Let me show you this. This is the super duper one that I've just seen that there's a staple there. This is a super duper one that is supposed to stop all flex. Shall I show you what it can do? Yep, it stops all flex brilliantly, absolutely brilliantly. Let's put some proper weight on it. Make sure you watch this. Now either you're thinking to yourselves, John's very weak, or it's very strong. Now taking into consideration, I have quite a lot of body weight, so I was putting all my body weight on that and it simply is not flexing. So that means that you will not need the brace from here to here or the brace from here to here. They can be forgotten about. And installation wise, it was mega simple. I was concerned about the fact that obviously the screws are too short because now you've got a much thicker chassis, and that was the case with a couple of the screws, and I'll explain that to you now. Now I haven't done the installation process, the reason being that I've already done the installation process on this video, so I'm not going to waste your time. I will link to it up there so you can watch how to install it, because this is exactly the same as this, just a little bit thinner. So you may as well just go and watch that video. The only thing that you need to consider concerning the bumper at the front is obviously it's much thicker here. So as you can see, the bumper doesn't fit. But what I did was I forced it into position. These are the screws that come with the bumper. And I think I've got one here. Let me see. No, I do not. Yes, I do. I knew I had one there. I used a slightly longer screw there, or bolt, and that was because obviously the angle of it, wheel out of the way, there we go, the angle there, I had to really force it into position. Now the reason why I made sure that that was really forced into position is, and I will take this off to show you, if you don't do this, you're going to crash your brand new car because the lip is substantial. A little bit quicker. There we go. So if I take that off, take a look at that lip now. So you can imagine you're driving along. Let's get you in focus. You're driving along and there's a rock here and bam, it's going to be like hitting a brick wall. So at least by having this, you've got sort of like a little jump to get over it. So that was one of the things that you have to consider when you get this kit. And again, you know, you're talking about a couple more longer bolts to fit that. But the issue that I had was, actually it's not an issue, it was me being overly safe. And that is, and I will show you this in detail, you have, here we go, these two here are for the bracket here, and then the next two I'll show you are for this casing here, and then the next two I'll show you are for the motor mount, which is that one there. So these two here, these two, no, ignore that one, these two, okay, those two, and those two are for important parts. They're the motor mount and whatnot, and I felt that the bolts that came with them were a little bit too short. So I stole them from a few places. Like for example, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, 4, because that's for the servo, I think. No. What am I on? No. There you go. These were all a lot longer. So I stole 2 of these. Stole 1 from the other side. And I stole 1 from the center brace here. So I stole 1, 2, 3, 4. They were small. 5. And probably another one from here. 6. But I realised that because I wasn't using the 2 Diddy ones at the front for the bumper anymore, I could have used these instead because they are a little bit longer. And that's just to be a little bit extra safe, because obviously you don't want your motor falling out at speed. Well, at any point, let's be honest. However, the installation was mega simple, as you know on the video of the other one. It's something that you do not need to worry about. With the other kit, the 2mm, you came with these things, were obviously an attempt to strengthen it even more, but I changed it back to the original because I didn't want you to say, yeah, but these are adding more strength to it. So I put it back to the original, and I don't know. I am absolutely amazed that a couple more millimeters of this carbon fiber has made it so rock solid. I really thought that you would still need a brace across the top, but you just don't. You don't. It's absolutely bloody brilliant. I love it. I will break something else before I break this chassis for sure. So, ladies and gents, if you have a 104001, you're going to go brushless and you want to ensure that it's as strong as possible, I suggest you get this kit, you install it, and you are just happy for the end of days. Obviously the shock towers are also upgraded, slightly thicker. I have got some pictures of all of these. You have the front shock tower, show the pictures, rear shock tower, and this is just for here. That's for the mounting point for the rear of the shell. So that's it. There was no other. Oh no, I apologize. There was just this one here that obviously goes over the top. And again, these are all just slightly beefed up. They are not 5mm. They are 3.3mm, but still more than the 2.1 of the other kit. So again, they have been beefed up, and I was really happy for that concerning the shock towers, because I did think that maybe these ones would break a little bit. So now this car is basically ready for the brushless upgrade that I've had planned for a while, but I didn't see the point of doing that until I had a nice strong chassis. And I know that there's a lot of people that have got this this brace over the top. I myself printed one out thanks to the plans on Thingiverse. Oops, sorry about that. And we know who built them, don't we? But again, not needed anymore. Sorry, it goes that way. Not needed anymore because this chassis does it perfectly for it. I honestly believe that WL Toys could have done a little bit more to stop this flex, but you know, maybe they'll come out with a pro version, pro brushless, with this 5mm carbon fiber kit already installed. WL Toys, yes? Yes? Okay. Alright, well, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and I will catch you next time. Take care of yourself, stay safe. Bye bye.